Could you please explain the conflict between you and Romeo over Juliet?
Well, Romeo and I, we both love Juliet, and I feel that Juliet doesn't deserve Romeo. Like, I could treat her right.
So, what went through your mind when you saw Romeo enter Juliet's tomb that night?
I felt like he was invading my love's tomb, and we were supposed to spend that time together, and he doesn't deserve to be there. I thought he was supposed to be banished, and now I see him here, and I feel like he's come for revenge.
Could you please tell us what kind of emotions were you feeling when you found out the love of your life was dead?
There were a lot of things going through my head. I was devastated. Like, just to know that she died and I wasn't there to support her or to at least give her a goodbye it's heartbreaking. Like, she was my love. I mean, I loved her, and I felt like the plan that Father Lawrence set out for us, I thought it was going to work, but I guess not.
If you could do this all over again, what do you think would have been the better solution?
I think that we should have ran away. Just gone out and gone away from our families and really just spent our lives together, just the two of us without any problems.
Could you please describe your relationship with Paris?
I don't know. That guy, he's trying to take my girl, man. Just the thought of it, dude, it's nerve-wracking because he was trying to take her away from me, and I don't think I could be without her. Like, and the fact that he didn't know I was with her made it worse because he still thought that she was it.
What kind of feelings and emotions did you think about when you saw the love of your life laying there dead?
I was really sad. Like, I mean, that's not the way I wanted to see her go. Knowing that she died before me, and knowing that I couldn't do anything about it.
How do you think you would have reacted if you got to the tomb and Balthazar was wrong and Juliet was alive?
I would have been the happiest man alive. Everything would have just, all my grief, all my sadness would have just dropped. Like, my heart would have dropped out of my chest. I would have felt alive again, knowing that the love of my life was alive. Knowing that she's alive. And that we could be together, have a chance, and finally be happy.
So Juliet, can you please describe your feelings for Romeo?
Well, I mean, the night I saw him at the dance, or when we met, I was just like, wow, like, it's love at first sight. You know, as time progressed and my parents, I knew things weren't gonna go so great with them. It was just kind of like, wow, I really, really, really love this guy, and I'm so in love with him, and I don't know, there's just something about him, like, he's great, I love him so much, and he's such a sweetheart, and if we can't be together, our love will be eternal, I can promise you that.
So you're saying that you'd do anything for him?
Of course, I mean, I love him with all my heart. I would do anything. I'd die for him. I hope that we can stay together forever. If my parents don't support this, then I'm running away with him. If that doesn't work, you know what? I have no problem with killing myself right next to him, because that way that we'll be together forever.
So could you describe your feelings towards Paris?
Well, I'll keep it short because boy, do I have a lot of stuff to say about him. I don't appreciate how my parents are forcing me to marry him, because I obviously don't love him because I love Romeo. So I feel like if I do marry him, it will be for my parents because I love them, but I don't feel like they're accepting the fact that I don't want to marry him, and I think it's my decision. So I'm not a really big fan of this Paris guy because I hear he's wealthy and stuff, but that doesn't matter to me. I don't love him, and I don't want to marry him. So,
How are your feelings towards taking that potion?
well, I mean, I want to trust Friar Lawrence, and I did because I took it, but. Like, at the beginning, I was just kind of iffy about it. Like, what if this doesn't work? What if I don't ever wake up? Like, what if Friar Lawrence is just setting me up? Like, I don't know how this is going to work. But, I took the potion because I wanted to take the risk for Romeo and I's relationship. So I took it, and you know what? That's all I can say about it.
So how did you feel when you woke up and you saw Romeo lying there, dead next to you?
Well, I was speechless. I mean, my love of my life was dead, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what happened, and then I was looking around and I saw the poison. And I was like, oh my god, he killed himself. So I was just thinking to myself, what do I do? And I remember talking and thinking to myself, and I was just like, our love will be eternal, and I did what I had to do.